Welcome into the One South Coast Chamber podcast.
The official podcast of One South Coast Chamber, serving the business communities of southeastern Massachusetts.
I'm Ian Trombley, Vice President of Public Policy.
And I'm Katie Green, Vice President of Marketing and Events, and this is the South Coast Scoop.
We're back.
Woo!
New look, though.
New look. What do you guys think? I love this.
I like it, too.
I walked in, I went, oh, I wasn't expecting it, because we've been talking about it for a little while. It's nice and refreshing in here. We've got
kick back, relax.
Yeah.
Gotta get some footstools over here.
They're taking. I know they're taking good care of us here.
Yeah, I hope I don't have gum on the bottom of my shoes.
Hey, it's spring.
It is spring. Spring has sprung.
Spring has sprung. It's a little.
There was a
little
dusting
chilly.
of snow on my car
I
this morning.
know. My dogs wanted to go out at 3 a.m. and I saw it and I was so mad.
But that's gone now. I don't know what it is, but it felt beautiful walking in here.
It's the sun. It's the sun. It's shining. Yesterday was kind of a dreary day.
Yeah.
So, but that is what comes with spring. But with spring comes lots of spring events.
Yep. And we're here to do an April episode.
We are April South Coast Scoop. So normally we don't talk about our own events on this show because this show is about community events. And we do a lot of just member-based events, right?
Yep, right.
But we happen to have not one, but 2 community events coming up.
Yeah. You want to talk about them?
You talk about the first one.
Okay. All
I mean,
right.
they're my events.
They are your events, but
you can talk about it, and I'll chime in. And
all right. So
correct you if you're wrong.
On Monday, April 27th, we have a rugby tournament. No,
He's full of it.
I'm just kidding.
That would be cool.
That would be cool. I think.
Have you ever played
I don't want
rugby?
to play in that one.
Oh.
We played in a rugby. I played rugby in college for one game. We had a club team, and we had to stop halfway through because half our team got injured, and we couldn't field the team anymore.
It. That's a rough team.
I
don't see you faring well, and
what?
I feel like you need to be like a big guy.
Okay, easy there.
That's not an insult. That's not an insult because you're leaner. You're like more of a basketball golfer
yes,
guy.
Maybe chess.
Hockey, chess, exactly.
Checkers,
hopscotch. Yeah.
So all jokes aside, on Monday, April 27th, we are hosting our annual golf tournament, the OSC Chamber Invitational. It's going to be at Allendale Country Club this year, which is I'm looking forward to. I love it over at Allendale. It's going to start at 8:30 a.m.
Yeah, shotguns.
You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, so we do a shotgun start. It'll be at 8:30. Cost to play is $250 per player, $1,000 for a foursome. We also offer a corporate foursome, which is $1,300. That gets you an ad in our golf guide that every golfer gets that day in their swag bag. But one of the things that we've changed about our golf tournament this year is that we're now using it as a partial fundraiser for our scholarships.
Yep.
That will get awarded to South Coast students in May, and we'll talk about where that's happening in a minute. But I love the golf tournament because it's kind of like our unofficial kickoff to. It's early. It's still spring, but it's almost like an unofficial kickoff to summer for us.
Winter's over. We're here. We're playing golf.
Yeah, we usually, knock on wood, we have our chamber weather that we love.
Yep.
And we were at Fall River Country Club last year. We had a beautiful day.
Yeah.
It was a nice sunny day.
Yes, it was.
You were in charge of the putting contest.
Yep, that was fun. And I think we're going to have some other more fun contests this year.
We do, yeah. Allendale has some really cool initiatives that they're doing. We've been looking at their social media lately. Yeah. And one of the things they have, it's called Whack-A-Duck. Where you're going to actually whack a rubber duck. Mm-hmm. So I might put you in charge of that one.
Yeah.
We'll see.
All righty.
But they have a lot of fun stuff planned. So I'm excited. I'd never been to Allendale until the other week when I went to do a walkthrough. Everything was still covered in snow at that point. Yeah. But I've been getting their emails, and it looks like they're open for business.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's going to be a good event. We're starting a little earlier this year. But I think it's going to be a fun shift in kind of the agenda. For the day.
And I should mention we're also we have what we call the Community Leadership Awards, and this started back with the New Bedford area chamber back in the day. And this year we are honoring 2 banking magnets. Magnets.
It's a new term for me.
Magnates is the word I'm trying to say. And anyway, we are honoring Ann Tangen from Bank 5. She's the CEO, president and CEO of Bank 5. And we're also honoring Nicholas L. Christ from Bay Coast Bank, who is the COO. Yep. So we're really excited to honor them because they both do so much work in the community. outside of, not just in the banking world, but outside of it as well.
Right.
So they'll be honored at the tournament, and it's going to be a really fun day.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll conclude with the awards, a nice little lunch, see who won.
Yep.
We do longest drive, closest to the pin, and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Now,
And then we're gonna go
ahead.
Well, that's the transition.
That's the transition.
Yeah, go ahead.
Here's
we're
our
talking about
segue.
scholarships. Yeah.
Yes. So the scholarships that we are going to be awarding, first of all, I want to say that we have scholarship applications available now. The deadline to apply is April 17th. I believe it's the 17th at noon. And we will be giving out scholarships to some very deserving South Coast students at our second annual, but technically it's the 22nd annual.
Okay.
We'll get into that in a second. Celebrity dinner. We took this event over last year for the first time.
Yep.
UMass Dartmouth Center for Marketing Research used to put this event on for 20 years. They started, Dr. Nora Barnes, who used to run the center, my former marketing professor over at UMass Dartmouth. She is a dynamite. She's amazing. And she started the celebrity dinner in 2000, and it grew and it grew and it grew. And they've had people in the past like Rodney Harrison, Pedro Martinez. I got to go to that one. They had David Ortiz. And then unfortunately, when COVID happened, things changed and the center is no longer open. But we had the idea to steal their event nicely. So we went to Dr. Barnes and my friend Shannon, who happened to work for Dr. Barnes there, and we asked for their blessing, and she was thrilled that it was going to live on with the chamber, because Mike, our CEO, and Rick, our former other CEO, were both on the board for the Center for Marketing Research, so they were involved in the celebrity dinner before we took it over. Anyway, we're really excited about that. So this is going to be our second annual. Last year, loyal listeners of our TV show and who follow us on socials will remember we had Johnny Damon.
Yes, Johnny was great.
Wasn't he awesome?
Oh my gosh, so personable.
He stopped and made time to speak to every single person, and he seemed like he was genuinely. Not seemed. I feel like he really was genuinely interested in what people had to say.
He was one of the last people to leave.
He was.
Right, literally.
It was us and Johnny.
Yeah.
Everybody else was gone.
Yeah.
He was just fantastic. So, if you haven't been following us on socials, first of all, make sure you're following us on socials at One South Coast Chamber. But this year, we've moved away from baseball and we've gone to football.
Yes.
Which I feel like may be New England's, Massachusetts specifically, favorite sport. I don't know. What do you think?
I think so.
Yeah. Not mine.
Yeah.
I'm a baseball girl, but people seem to love football.
It's just, the Patriots, the fall, football, the dynasties. How can it not be your favorite?
Because after fall comes winter.
But
and football, I hate the clock. Stop, go, stop the clock. I hate it. Stop, go, stop, go, stop, go. It's so annoying.
They don't even have a clock in baseball. It's just stop.
I know. That's why I don't like it.
Stop.
That's why I like.
Stop.
First of all, they have a pitching clock now, which makes
I guess that's true.
It's because there's a clock. That's what drives me crazy.
All
right. Anyway,
disagree.
Back to my drum roll. All right. This year, our celebrity.
We didn't even say who it was.
We haven't said it yet. Oh my God. Our celebrity is the most clutch kicker in NFL history.
Yes.
Adam Vinatieri.
Yes, that is going to be awesome.
Yeah.
I cannot wait.
Ticket
I've had a lot of people reaching out already.
See? Yeah. Tickets are on sale. You can find out more information at onesouthcoast.com/celebrity dinner. Tickets are $125 a person. They're going.
They are.
They are selling. So people are really pumped about Mr. Vinatieri. He's a 2026. I said it wrong on the TV show, and Mike corrected me last time because I don't like football. I called it the NFL Hall of Fame. That is incorrect. So I want to make note that it's the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Yes,
so he's a 2026 inductee for the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Yes.
But the night is going to include dinner. We have a silent auction.
Yes, we'll have some cool items.
That Adam will have autographed. We do a raffle. We'll be raffling off a signed jersey from him. Yep. It's actually one of the throwback jerseys. I don't know if I didn't show it to you yet. we will do the scholarship presentation.
Yep.
So if you apply for a scholarship and you're chosen, Adam Vinatieri will present you with the scholarship.
Very cool.
That's a cool story. And then you have the opportunity to meet him in person. So again, you can find out more information about that event at onesouthcoast.com/.
Where's it going to be?
At the, thank you, Ian. Good
Got
thing
you.
you're paying attention. I got a lot going on up here today. That's going to be at the Venus de Milo. That's where we were last year.
No,
And it's
awesome venue. Yep.
Wednesday, May 20th. I don't know if we said that. Wednesday, May 20th.
At 6 o'clock.
6 p.m. Dinner starts at 6. Registration check-in starts at 5:45.
All right.
And again, it's $125 a person. So
Awesome.
that's enough of our events.
Yeah. 2 cool events, though.
Really
Hope to
cool.
see you there.
Yes.
All right, so moving over to a cushion it like we normally do with our agenda, we have the Light the Way fundraiser. This is going to be at Century House on April 29th at 6 o'clock. This is an event hosted by SouthCoast Health at home, a charity gala with dinner, silent auction, raffles, and community support for patients, families who are receiving hospice care.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
That's important.
Yep.
I can't imagine being a family going through something like that.
Right.
And worrying about having to pay for bills and stuff.
Right.
So it's nice when they can do a community event like this and bring everybody together.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's going to be $75 a person, and you can find more information on their website.
Yeah. All right, so let's pop over to Dartmouth. Sunday, April 18th is Healthy Kids Day. That's put on at the YMCA South Coast of Dartmouth from 10 to 1. It's a free family event, and it'll have games, fitness activities, and programs for kids. So you need to burn some energy with the kids.
Yeah, it is a very good idea. And that YMCA South Coast Dartmouth that's a cool location.
I feel like I went there when I was a kid, and I haven't been.
It's a little off the beaten path, but if you have some time, definitely go down and check it out.
Yeah.
Moving over to Fairhaven, we have the NFIA Easter Egg Hunt,
which is the North Fairhaven Improvement Association.
On Saturday, April 4th. Let's see. It's going to be a free community Easter egg hunt with games and prizes held on the Saturday before Easter.
Well, that sounds fun.
Love a good Easter egg
I wonder
hunt.
how many people they have in it. If this is the first time doing it, or if they get a big crowd. I love little events like that. You know what I just learned about the other week?
What's that?
When it was St. Patrick's Day, Little Compton, Adamsville, has the world's shortest St. Patrick's Day parade.
What?
I don't know how many feet it is. It's like 80 feet or something. I don't know. I might be making that number up. It's a very short parade.
Really?
But the energy was, I just watching all their social media, it was palpable.
Wow,
Yeah.
no kidding.
Yes, and if I had learned about it sooner, I would have gone. So
No
we missed
kidding.
that one in our notes for our March podcast. So we'll have to remember that because this is an annual thing and it's a fundraiser for I'm not sure which organizations it goes to, but it's
that's neat.
Yeah. Yeah,
Normally,
it's really
parades
cool.
are so grueling and long, and particularly if you have to participate or walk in it.
Well, it
This
could
one-
be. It could. I don't know how long it takes because I guess it depends how many participants they have. But the length, where you're walking, is so short.
Yeah, it's
so
a block or two, it sounds like.
yeah.
No
so,
kidding.
Anyway, I
Cool.
like little fun things like that. Let's stay in Fairhaven, though.
Yes.
Something I don't like to do is run.
You can walk.
I can walk. Sometimes not really. You've seen how
Yes,
often I
that's
trip
true.
over things. But it's the West Island 5K run/walk on Sunday, April 26th at 11 a.m. That's going to be on Causeway Road on West Island.
Benefiting the cross-country program. That's pretty
Look
cool.
at that. For people who actually do like to run.
Yeah. For people who run, benefiting people who like to run, right? West Island's beautiful over there, too.
it
I'm
is
sure
really
that's an
nice.
awesome event.
It is really nice. So you can find out more information. And we actually haven't mentioned yet, all of the events that we're talking about today and more will be available on our website at onesouthcoast.com/southcoastscoop.
Yep.
Links to these events. Shall we head over to the river?
Yeah, absolutely. So it looks like we're going to start off at the Narrows Center for the Arts. They've got a concert series, so a weekly concert series. And should we just run through these quickly?
Yeah, go for it.
So we got, let's see, Shelby Means, an Americana bluegrass.
Okay.
Gary Hoey. The
Blues and Rock.
Blues and Rock. The Ellington Collective.
Oh,
jazz.
it's a Duke Ellington tribute. Okay.
Mike
Dowdy.
Soul Coughing.
I don't know what soul coughing. What is soul coughing?
I don't know. Someone has to let us know in the comments, please.
I hope that's not a typo. Soul coughing. All right, we'll find out. Yeah, somebody tell us, what is soul coughing?
Walter Trout, a little blues rock.
Yeah.
The Outlaws, it's some more rock. You take this next one.
I'm going to say it's Foffman.
Foffman.
Or
That's
Foffman? Is it like...
P-H-O-F-F. Fof.
Isn't that how like that Asian dish is pho? Is that pronounced pho? But
You're
it's
asking
spelled
the
like
wrong
pho?
guy.
Okay, we're going to call it Foffman of Green Sky Bluegrass.
All right.
Okay, and then Tommy Castro and the Painkillers. So a lot of blues, jazzy,
Yep.
R&B,
Some rock here and there, and some soul coughing.
We're gonna check and learn what soul coughing is.
That was a
we'll
coughing
report
joke.
Oh my gosh. All right, sticking at the Narrows, there's an art exhibit called Transition, and that starts April 2nd through May 16th. And they're open Thursday through Saturday from noon to 5. It's free admission, but it's a contemporary regional art exhibition featuring the South Coast painters.
Very cool.
There is somebody in particular, and I think I forgot to include that on here. So
okay.
But we'll have the link to that on our website.
Then we have a lung health fair, another event by SouthCoast Health at Charlton Memorial Hospital. They're going to do free screenings and wellness resources for lung health. That's going to be on Saturday, April 11th from 9 to 1. So definitely go on over, check that out if you're in the area. Those screenings, very important.
You never know.
Yeah,
you never know. You can go for a screening and it could save your life.
You're right.
So we have to take care of ourselves, right? All right, let's hop across to the other side of the South Coast, our other staple city, New Bedford.
Yeah.
The Vault is going to have I Petty the Fool and with Kelly and the Poor Boys. It is a Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers tribute band. And Kelly and the Poor Boys is a Creedence Clearwater Revival tribute band. That's their special guest. I will say, I saw Tom Petty years ago before he passed away. Great concert. I love Tom Petty music. It's so classic, you know?
You ever been to the Vault?
I have been to the Vault. Yeah. Not for a concert. I've been...
to eat, like, on the pub side. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's a great venue. They got a lot of space. And they host some great performances there.
It is. So that's going to be Saturday the 11th at 8 o'clock. You can find out more information on their website at vaultnb.com/events.
And then staying downtown at the Whaling Museum, they do First Fridays, which is the first Friday of each month. So this Friday, April 3rd, they are Texas Street Revival. Providence-based band blending blues, funk, and more. 21 plus after-hours events with full museum access. So that's pretty cool.
There's a lot of blues stuff going on. Are we missing a blues movement?
I don't know.
Wow. All right. Well,
but I think that'll be cool.
Yeah. The Whaling Museum has a lot of stuff going on. They're also doing a Lagoda Below Deck tour on the 11th of April from 10 to 11. It's a free guided tour below deck of the half-scale whaling ship Lagoda. It's held on the second Saturday of each month. Now, was it over the summer? I want to say it was August. We were at the Whaling Museum for their business after hours, and we were in the Lagoda room.
Yeah.
If you've never been, it's amazing. This says it's a half-scale, and it is still, I mean...
Yeah. It's a big boat. Even
it takes up this whole room.
It's a huge room too. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. It's really cool. You can walk right onto it, and really beautifully done. So.
Yeah.
And if you've never been to the Whaling Museum, I highly recommend checking it out. They're undergoing some renovations over there.
Yeah. An expansion across the street.
Yeah.
They're gonna. Yeah. It's a big project, and I'm excited. You can see all the construction. A block away from our New Bedford office.
Yeah, we look out the window, walk out the door.
Yeah.
Now, I'm assuming it's going to connect to the old building.
I don't hold me to this, but I believe it's going to be a walkway over the street, actually.
That's what I was thinking, because I thought, they're not going to take up the street. That would make the most sense.
Yeah.
Almost like the walkway that's down on Route 18 for the rail.
For the train?
Yeah, for the train.
Yeah. A little smaller,
much
just slightly.
Smaller. Not like
I think that's really cool. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Symphony.
The Symphony Orchestra. That's right. Saturday, April 18th at 7:30 at the Z. The New Bedford Symphony Orchestra is going to be performing The Human Element.
Classical concert.
Performance by the New Bedford Symphony Orchestra. I love that. That should be cool.
Yeah. Let's see. Also at the Z.
Yep.
All right. We talked about Creedence Clearwater Revival. Now we've got a Fleetwood Mac album performance. It's the Rumors album.
Yep.
It's a full live performance of the album, performed note for note. It doesn't say who's doing it though, but I'm sure it's on their website. It's called Classic Albums Live Fleetwood Mac Rumors, Saturday the 25th. All right, we've got a lot. New Bedford has a lot going on this month. Huh?
Yeah. AHA Night.
Yeah.
We always like to shout out AHA Night on these episodes. So we got Project Planet and Earth Eve Parade.
Because it's Earth Day. April is Earth Day.
Earth Eve Parade, okay. So Thursday, April 9th at 5 o'clock. The parade starts at 5:15 at Pleasant and Market Street, downtown.
Oh, that's right behind our old office. We
yes.
were right. That was the back of our building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that'll be cool.
Awesome.
Little Project Planet.
That's right across from the art museum, the library. That's if anybody's trying to figure out where this is exactly, Pleasant. That's Pleasant and Market right there, and the police station.
The old police station, right? Yep.
Yes. Yep. All right, so let's hop over to Buttonwood Park Zoo, another Earth Day event. It's called Party for the Planet. Yeah. Now, this is on Saturday, April 25th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Admission is free if you have a zoo membership or you buy your zoo ticket to get in that day. So it's a family-friendly Earth Day celebration at the zoo with activities, games, and environmental education. When I was a kid, Earth Day was a big deal. Not that it's not a big deal now, but I remember specific Earth Day events.
Yeah.
I want to say like going back to 4th grade maybe that I haven't forgotten.
Really?
And and maybe it's because I'm getting old, but I'm seeing a lot of these things on Instagram where it'll say, you grew up in the 90s when blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I see all the time, and I still do it to this day in my 40s. I've been doing it since I was 9 years old, I would say, is back in the day, if you bought like a 6-pack of soda, like soda cans, okay, and you know what I'm going to say? And it has a plastic rings on it, you were supposed to cut all of those up.
The turtles.
See, I always heard the turtles, but I saw one the other day and they said it was for the dolphins, which
dolphins.
It could get stuck on their nose. But that was an Earth Day thing I learned.
Interesting.
In 1992, I would say.
Huh.
And it stuck with me.
No kidding. So Buttonwood Park Zoo teaching the next generation.
That's right. Let's see what they're teaching now. No more straws. Straws are out.
Straws are out. Unless you
Plastic
get
straws.
those cardboard ones that just disintegrate out while you're drinking them. But
they're cute. But all right, last one. Well, this is a New Bedford organization, but this event is happening in Acushnet.
Okay, yeah.
So it's Power of the Purse, and the United Way of Greater New Bedford puts this yearly fundraising event on every year. This year it's at Century House in Acushnet. It's $150 a person. Women United is part of United Way. I guess it's like a program. I might be misspeaking, but it's the Women United signature event is Power of the Purse. And it's where fun and fashion meet philanthropy.
Yeah, this is the place to be. I see it on social media and in the news and everything every year.
Yeah, they have VIP tickets where you get a really cool swag bag. I did see that VIP tickets are sold out, so it's just general admission for $150. But they also do for the people who can't make it. Oftentimes we have an event the same night. Our business after hours is typically the same night. But for people who can't make it, they do, instead of having an in-person auction for these designer handbags that people donate, they do it online now. So anybody, if you can't make it,
interesting.
Or maybe that ticket price is a little out of your range, but you can't do both. There's your chance.
That's cool.
Yes,
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Moving over to Marion, back at the Marion Arts Center. Music to Change the World, Beverly and Lewis. So that's going to be on Saturday, April 18th from 7 to 9:30 at the Marion Arts Center. An inspiring evening of original music from composers Carl Beverly and Richard Lewis performed live on the Mac stage.
I don't know who they are. Have you ever heard of them?
I do not.
The only Richard Lewis I know is that comedian who died. But
I don't think that's who it is.
I doubt it. But you never know. These celebrities.
The Mac's a great place to see anything. So
yes,
I highly
you said
recommend
that last time, I think.
Nice little auditorium, very cozy. I like it over there.
All right,
Yep.
I'm going to have to make it over there someday. All right, let's see. Oh, remember we talked about upcycling?
Yes.
Well, we're going to talk about it again.
All right.
Okay. Here's another Earth Day thing. All right, April is Earth Day month, and I love that people are embracing it. All right, this is in Rehoboth. It's a succulent remix. You gotta do the. Yeah. Oh, that was good. That was good. All right, succulent remix. Celebrate Earth Day. This is going to be on Wednesday, April 15th, from 4 to 7 p.m. at the Blanding Library on Bay State Road in Rehoboth. So what you get to do is you get to design your own one-of-a-kind succulent planter using a selection of upcycled teacups.
Very nice.
It's $5 per. You can bring your own vessel if you want to.
Okay.
It looks like this pricing is the same based on what I saw, but it's $5 per succulent, and the $5 includes your succulent, the vessel, aka the teacup, soil, and the planting tools.
Very neat.
That's pretty cute.
That is very cute.
Succulents are expensive. You go to Home Depot, they're not cheap. So to be able to do this, and you're upcycling.
There you go. For
$5.
Yeah.
That's great.
And a fun afternoon
Yes.
or evening. Yeah. All right. Going over to Seekonk, the Seekonk Speedway Outdoor Flea Market. On Sundays in April, it looks like. So 7 to 1 p.m., 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Seekonk Speedway. It's only $2 to get in. And it's a weekly outdoor flea market on the Speedway grounds, running every Sunday from early April through December. So get ready.
Yeah.
Buckle in. We've got plenty of opportunities coming up. But that's cool. I love Seekonk Speedway. I've never been there for this, so I bet
I've never been to their flea, but I've driven by it many times on the weekends, and it is packed to the gills.
No kidding.
So... all right, let's see what else we got. Tiverton, this is our last one. Wow, did we fly through this, or people like, you guys have been talking way too long. Time flies when you're having fun.
That's it.
Tiverton, we've got two things in Tiverton. They're doing a farmer's market that's weekly on Sundays.
Okay.
Through April 26th, from 10 a.m. to 1:30. There is no market on the 5th, which is Easter.
Okay.
Easter Sunday,
Yep.
which is why. It's over at Tiverton Middle School. I've been to it. It's cool. It's I'm assuming maybe they do it outside. When I went, it was inside in the gymnasium. But it's a farmer's market that has local produce, seafood, baked goods, artisan vendors, live music. It's free to attend, obviously. And then you're supporting local, which we love to do.
Yeah, for sure. Really cool. And staying over in Tiverton, we have a concert. Ryan Lee Crosby and band with guest Vicky Rumler on Friday, April 24th from 6 to 8 at the Meeting House in Tiverton.
Yeah.
Should be a fun concert.
Yeah.
Sounds like.
That's right over near Tiverton Four Corners, I believe,
Oh,
which
all right.
I took you through when I gave you your
the
little
Fall
tour.
River and More tour.
Fall River and More tour. We went right through that Tiverton Four Corners area, and it was cool.
So one thing I didn't ask you is where Easter ranks in your holidays, because we got some feedback after last month's episode with St. Patrick's Day. So
yeah, we got some feedback. We got some feedback from Ian's wife, Jessica, my dear friend. But she
not so
also,
much after that ranking.
No, I almost had to end our friendship, actually, because she sided with you and couldn't believe that anyone would have St. Patrick's Day as their favorite holiday.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
It's not, but listen, we had our Business Builders Breakfast on St. Patrick's Day at the cottages in Dartmouth.
Yeah.
And
that was fun. Did a good job.
Thank you.
Did a very good
we
job.
We did St. Patrick's Day Irish themed trivia. And there were some passionate people in that audience.
Yes. Yeah.
Including our friend Patrick.
Yes.
And Patrick, also his favorite holiday.
Which is fair. Yeah.
Because his name is Patrick and it's St. Patrick's Day?
I hadn't actually put that together, but yeah, it's a good point. He was born for that trivia.
He was. He's Irish. He loves...
Yeah. He single-handedly... won that contest.
He did very well.
Yeah.
He did. His team won.
Yeah.
I forgot the name. The Lucky
Leprechauns, I think.
Yeah. So where does Easter rank? Well, I'll answer you this way. I'm not going to be here for Easter. I'm going away. So it does not rank that high.
Okay.
The former Catholic school teachers that I had are probably saying, no.
Wow, disappointed in you.
I know. No. Well, I went to Catholic school, and it's, I just, I don't care that much.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jesus.
Yeah, jeez. Easter's a little more fun with the kids, I think, and the Easter egg hunts and all that stuff. Yeah, so I hear you.
And the baby in our family, my nephew, he's only a year old, so he's 2.
Next year.
Yeah, Linky's too little. But next year, I probably wouldn't go away because I want to.
Yeah, that's fun.
See it through their eyes.
Yeah, totally.
So, so Easter ranks low.
For now.
For now. But you know what I love about Easter? It's always spring when Easter happens. Sometimes Easter's in March. It was March 30th or 31st within the last couple of years, I think. Yeah, it was early.
All right.
Well, it's the whole, I'll get into my whole Catholic school education right now.
Yeah.
Ash Wednesday, all of that stuff. All right. That was pretty good, I guess. How did we do? No, that was good.
Let us know.
Yeah, let us know. And listen, again, if you have an event that's coming up and you want to let us know about it, a community event, shoot us an email.
Yeah, we'd love to talk about it.
Yeah. Of course. All right, Mr. Trombley. So next time, it's May.
It's May.
It's gonna be May. All right, that means we spend too much time together.
Well, we'll wrap it up there. Thank you for joining us on this episode of the One South Coast Chamber podcast, the South Coast Scoop Edition.
Make sure to follow, like, subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. Also, don't forget to follow us at One South Coast Chamber on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn for daily updates, along with TikTok and YouTube for fun videos and content. And again, for a list of all the events we talked about today and more, visit onesouthcoast.com/SouthCoastScoop. And lastly, if you want to learn more about featuring your business on the pod, email us at info@onesouthcoast.com.
Awesome.
See you next time.